Good morning, everyone. I promised that I would do some videos once I saw a few things on the Learning Coach side that may be confusing and I might have figured out. For my daughter, what we're finding confusing is sometimes the assignments. So I'm going to go through that a little bit with you today. I'm using fifth grade math as an example, but this will happen in many different courses. The way the flow works for assignments is usually you have a lesson, then you will have a quiz, a lesson, and then a quiz. But then sometimes there's assignments that are matching to it. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up on how this works. So first I'm going to click on order of operations, the lesson. So this is a lesson, order of operations in fifth grade math. You will see the objectives, the skills, the materials, etc. Throughout the lesson, what can happen is that you might see some assignments that are due. I don't think that there's one in this particular lesson, but I'm just going to kind of walk you through this lesson. So there's a video, student needs to watch the video. There's also a transcript of the video if you want to read it. Here's an example of problems that students should be working on during the lesson. Some instructions on the lesson, and there's a video. Then there's going to be some practice questions for the student to complete. More practice questions. Then there's an activity. So this says, click the activity button to download practice order of operations worksheet. It says print and solve. So here's the PDF, and sometimes these are really hard to type into. You can do this work separately, so you can have your student have a piece of paper next to them and they could be writing this out. Or you can also go up to your download button and you can download. So usually what I do is I open it up in a PDF file. Now what I'm finding is with my daughter, we've been typing into these PDFs and then saving them, but a lot of times they're not saving correctly. So what I'm doing is I'm actually saving it right to my computer. So I'm going to save the order of operations to my desktop. So you're going to see that. And then we're using something called Doc Hub. Just get that. This is a free download if you click on dochub.com, and then you can connect it to your Gmail. So this is a really easy way to use those PDFs. So let's see, which one was it? It was Order of Operations, this one here. Click on it. It's going to build it for me. And then this is something that it's easier to type in. So now I can do my pointer, my text. Here I'm going to type my name. And then you can type right in it. And then what I'm finding is you can download or you can export it right to your Gmail. You can download it right to your Google Drive. I like to do mine into the Google Drive, or you can just save it to your computer. So if I download it to my computer, I'm going to then save it in a spot that I know, see, now that I've saved it, it's actually typing in it. When we did this with my daughter, hers ended up being blank. So I do recommend, let me walk you through the steps again. When you pull up any type of anything that you want to type in, it's a PDF of anything, any assignment, you're going to save it to your computer. So you're going to download it somewhere where you can find it onto your computer. Then you go to the dochub.com and you upload it there so that you can actually type into it. It's just some extra steps that need to be completed. Once your student is done, it says when finished, download the answer key to check your work. So you'll check your work, make sure you've got everything correct. Then the lesson continues to go. There's another question, another answer. And then at the end, again, another application practice. And when you're done, you're done. Your next assignment is to complete the quiz. So you've got your quiz and you complete it. Now let's go back though and look at the assignment portions. There are going to be times where there's assignments due, and if I just click on the assignment, it says now it's time to practice. Download this assignment and complete the problems. So you'll click on it, and again, this is something that's going to pop up in a PDF. You're going to want to save it and open it in DocHub so that you're able to type into it and upload it. Let's go back. This is how you submit your work. So this is saying that you need to be submitted. Now, I can't show you exactly how to submit it because I must be enrolled as the student, and I'm just using a student view. But over on this side, you're going to see a plus sign. You click on the plus sign and then you upload it either from your computer or your Google Drive, wherever you saved it. And then you click on Submit My Work and it's done. Another heads up is that there are times that the assignment is actually within the lesson, but it's not due for a couple of days. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find one that's like that because I'm not sure that it's that way in math. Let me see if I can find one in science maybe. I'm not really sure I'll be able to find one just right off the bat, but I have seen them in my daughter's lessons where they've had an assignment that's been due and the assignment was actually within the lesson. See, I don't see one anywhere here for 5th grade, but you may have one in your online school. If that happens, you may have to go back to the actual lesson where it's telling you that you should complete it. I hope this how-to video has been helpful. Please let me know if I can help in any way.